going to be doing my differential fluids today, the front and rear. And since they're both basically the same thing, process-wise, procedure-wise, I'm going to show you just one of them. And we're going to start with the front one right there. You'll be taking this cover off, just all these bolts here, and before you break it loose to drain all your oil out, you make sure that one's still in but it's loose, like it's only got a few threads in. That way your lid just doesn't fall off and you can pop it loose. Then big old drain pan like that, or catch pan or something to use to catch all that oil that comes out. You want a big one because it's going to be leaking all out right here. Alright, I'll be back when I'm ready to split it apart. I'll take all these bolts out and leave that one up top, and then we'll split it in half and watch it all come out. Got the first few bolts out, and it's already splitting apart from the axle. And I'm just glad to know that I do have oil in it, because I've had this for a couple years now, this pickup, but it's an 08, and I don't know if the owner ever changed the oil. So I got a little concerned, and I'm like, you know what, since I just did my transfer case and the radiator, I might as well do this too. So yeah, guess I won't be using I have a very thin scraper that's got a metal piece all the way through the handle that I use. I was just going to tap on that to break it loose, but it's already coming apart, so that's good. I'm glad. Alright, I'll be back when I get this cover off. I'm not seeing anything shiny, really. Looks like old oil. Take a look at these. Still pretty smooth. I mean, I'll be cleaning this out. I'll be using some brake cleaner to clean these all out real nice, just to make sure. Looking to see if I can feel any play in anything, which I'm not, so that makes me happy. When I was draining, I kept shining light to see if I could see any metal and crud, and I didn't see nothing. These gears all seem good too. That makes me really happy. Alright, well, I'm going to clean this out, and then I'll show you when it's all nice and shiny, and then I'm going to have that freaking song from Moana stuck in my head, you know, the whole shiny. Oh, here's the gasket. Well, that makes me happy. I wonder if it's been changed before, because this is a reusable gasket. I still will probably do some RTV on this, but I probably don't need to. But yeah, this is a reusable one, so that's good. Got to remember how it goes on, so I'm going to set it just like this up against my tire here. I'll clean this up too. RTV on this, put the reusable gasket on there. We'll clean this up real nice. Just do a real thin coat of the RTV on this. A real thin coat on here. I mean, real thin coat. And we'll put the reusable gasket on, bolt it down, let it sit for a little bit, like an hour, so that RTV can set up some to tighten it down the rest of the way. And then fill this old girl up with some good, fresh, new 75/90 full synthetic gear oil. Alright, I'll be back. I'm not seeing any damage to any of the teeth on this gear here, or any of the other gears. There wasn't any gunk built up in there. Just old oil, it looks like, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of take my scraper and scrape this rust crap off on both here and the cover. And then I'll go ahead and do, like I said earlier, do some RTV to put that other seal back on and then tighten her down. This is going rather smoothly. Well, while I'm waiting for the RTV on the front end to set up, go ahead and pull the cover off this rear, so I can replace its oil too. Once again, didn't see any metal or nothing. Right now a bunch of crap got in here when I pulled the cover off, so I'll definitely be spraying in here with some cleaner as well. I don't want these rocks staying in. I mean, I don't think they'll stand a chance to the gears, but it's better just to not have them in there. There it is. Looks like a little bit of, oh, it ain't moving. It might just be the magnet. Yeah, it's just a magnet. No metal debris. That's good. The previous owner might have actually been good about changing the oil, which makes me happy. I'm going to get better at it. The online service manual I found, it said every 90,000 miles or so. Oh wait, no, that's the transfer case. This says every 12 months replace your gear oil. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing. It ain't cheap. It's about 90 bucks for enough quarts to do the front and rear. I'll let y'all know how much I put in the front and the rear when this is all said and done. All right, see you later. All right. Got the diffs filled, everything's bolted and torqued, and I used a little bit of Loctite on each bolt just to make sure they stay. It took about 2.5 quarts in the front, about 3.5 in the rear. In the rear, it's right at the fill line. It's not coming out of the hole yet. Did the old pinky as a dipstick trick. It's 75/90, full synthetic. I used Valvoline just because that's what AutoZone had at the time. They didn't really have anything else. I needed to get this done, so that's what I used. All right, that's your differential fluids. Do them whatever the maintenance schedule tells you, otherwise stuff could go wrong in a hurry with it. You don't want this oil going bad in your differential and ruining all the gears and having to spend thousands to have somebody replace them for you if you don't know how to do it yourself. All right, have fun working on your stuff.